To the first notes in algebra. And since I don't really want to talk here to myself, I got my seating chart. And I'm going to talk to all of you. And once I find your class's seating chart, here we go. And so, new learning, the lone teacher, and I can't really teach with this on, so here we go. I even dressed up for the occasion. And so, did you print off the notes? I had a little issue with access. Make sure you're logged into Google so you can get the PDF files. Otherwise, if you're on your parents' account, then I have to give them access, and you might hear beeps in the background while we're doing this because I can't answer your emails. I had trouble this morning uploading videos. They wouldn't go, and this is all new, and I'm going to do these all on the off waiver day so they're ready to go, and I will make sure they're all published beforehand. But take your notes, and I'm going to have a little trouble writing all this, but you fill these in. We're going to divide algebraic fractions today. This is notes number 110, so write that down. And of course, to divide is to multiply by the reciprocal. And so I'm not going to write all that down. It will take too long with the mouse. But to divide is to multiply by the reciprocal. So write all that. And remember, it's impossible to divide by 0. And why? Because to divide by 0 means to multiply by 0's reciprocal. 0 doesn't have a reciprocal. Why? Because nothing times 0 equals 1. So you might want to pause the video so you can write those three things down. To divide is to multiply by the reciprocal. 0 doesn't have a reciprocal because nothing times 0 equals 1. So no dividing by 0. So here we go on our dividing fractions. If to divide is to multiply by the reciprocal, which ones are we going to flip? So we're going to get all that taken care of right now. So in this problem, we're going to flip this one. In this problem, we're going to flip this one. In the next problem, we're going to flip this one. In the next problem, which fractions are we going to flip? Who are we going to call on? Logan, which ones are we going to flip in this one? Is it just this fraction? Oh, good, Logan. Great job. It's also this one. So we're going to flip them both. And then we'll go back and we'll do these problems. In the next one, we're going to flip this one. You always flip the one that comes after the division sign. And then in problem 6, which fractions are we going to flip? Joe, which one? Are we going to flip both of these? Flip the third one. Which one's it going to be? Joe. Joe, no, we don't flip the last two. Joe, we just flip this one. This is the only one we flip. Okay, if your sister and brother knew you said both, but just that one. Okay, so now let's go back up. And so we write this down. Negative, we all remember how to multiply and divide regular fractions. So we're going to flip the second. Whoa, whoa, whoa. That's not an 8. See, it's just going to be a 5. So here we go. So we have negative 4/5 times 5 over negative 12. And we all love to multiply fractions because there's something deep down inside of us that just loves to go, and cancel those and leave a 1. Now those look like 8s, but those are really 1s. And then a negative divided by a negative is a positive. Ooh, I was getting too excited and the mouse doesn't work. And then we can cancel the 4 and the 12 and get a 1/3. So the answer to the first one is 1/3. Great job. The second one, we're going to flip this over. And so we're going to get 12xy. I'm going to do it up here. You need to write it below. But because of my mouse, this doesn't work very good. And if my video is too long, it probably won't save. So I got to work on that. And so we're going to multiply this. But Colin, you do not show the step up in the problem. You rewrite the whole thing down here before you take a picture of it and you send it to me. And so don't be just doing it like that. I'll try to rewrite the next ones. Otherwise, Colin will get some bad ideas. And so we're going to cancel this. So right here, this 4 will cancel with the 12, leaving a 3. This x, you can cancel. You don't always have to cancel diagonally. You'll also cancel like that. And so that x will cancel with that one. And so what we have left, ooh, this y, oh, I almost forgot that. Ooh, we'll cancel with that one. And so we're left with 3 times 3 is 9 x squared over y. Why, you might ask? I don't know, but that's the answer. Okay, so on this one, I'm going to factor and flip at the same time. So This factors into y plus 5 times y minus 2. And on your homework, you have to be very careful to make sure that you are always factoring. Some of you weren't factoring on the end of the homework that you sent me just now. You got to make sure that you factor. I want to see the factoring. Maybe while you're eating a tangerine. Y plus 4 times y minus 4. And that's what that factors into. And then we're going to flip the second one. But while we flip it, what can we do to the 2y minus 4? Oh, Annabelle. Oh, good job. You can pull a 2 out. And so we pull a 2 out. And that's y minus 2. And that cancels. And so we have all this. So remember, this is a group. And so the y minus 2's cancel. The y plus 4's cancel. And you don't have to distribute your answer back together. This becomes y plus 5 over 2 times y minus 4. And that's your answer. Now in this one, we can factor and flip at the same time, but you must show me that you're factoring. So we have 6y. On this one, pull a 2 out. You're left with 3y minus 7. On this one, is there anything we can cancel with the 9y minus 21? Ethan, what can we do? Oh yeah, we can pull a 3 out. Good job. So we'll pull a 3 out of the top. And so we got 3y minus 7 on top. That's a 7 over 21. I got to figure out how to change colors on the pen, but we haven't figured that out either. And so 35 over y squared. And then we're going to cancel. This 2 will cancel with this 6 and leave a 3. This 3 will cancel with the 21, leaving a 7. Oh, where can the 7 cancel with? Jordan, where can the 7 cancel? Oh, yes, the 7 can cancel with the 35. Great job. And so that's a 5. And what else will cancel? Aiden. Oh, the 3y minus 7s will cancel. Great. That doesn't look like a 7, but it is. So on top, what do we have left? 3 times 1 times 5. What does that give us, Jacob? That's a 15. Great. And Danielle, what's left on the bottom? Y squared. Great job. So this is 15 over y squared. And that's what it is. So what will factor here? Well, this is the difference of squares. Remember, a squared minus b squared. So that factors into y plus 1 times y minus 1. The bottom factors into y plus 2 times y minus 2. And then we're going to flip and factor, because I can't write that much with this mouse. And so then the top, this is going on the top. And since it's a minus, we're going to have y minus 2 times y plus 1. And then on the bottom, we're going to have y plus 2 times y minus 1. And then what will cancel? Well, the y minus 1s will cancel. The y minus 2s will cancel. And I really wish these y plus 1s would cancel and these y plus 2s would cancel, but they won't, because y plus 1s are both on top. And so you don't have to FOIL it. On your homework, you can just write y plus 1 quantity squared. And then on the bottom, we can write y plus 2 quantity squared, and that's good. It doesn't cancel. Don't FOIL it. Don't take your time. Now, for the last one. Yikes. This group, we don't flip, so we're going to keep it. This one, this is way too much writing. I should have never done this. This one, you pull a 16 out. And then you got x to the 4th minus y to the 4th. Well, that factors into x squared plus y squared times x squared minus y squared. Then we're going to flip. I know some of you are emailing me right now. I hear the doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. I'll get to you, but I'm here. We're going to flip this one and pull a 4 out at the same time. 4! Look out for golf balls. And this is x squared plus y squared. The bottom is this huge group, x plus y minus 4. And then we got our last group right here that we're just going to bring down. Because, Joe, we're not flipping it. We're just keeping the last one. And that's x plus y plus 4. This first one is the ugliest thing to factor. We group it. You can group first 2, last 2, first 3, last 3. We group the first 3, and it makes x plus y quantity squared. Minus 16. Well, that and this have to factor something. So this is a difference of squares. It's going to be x plus y plus 4 times x plus y minus 4. Now, we are going to cancel lots of factors, but don't cross them off so much because you won't see what you have left. And so we have the x plus y plus 4. Those are going to cancel. The x squared plus y squared is going to cancel. The x plus y minus 4 is going to cancel. Why didn't that cancel? And then the 4 is going to cancel with the 16. That's going to make a 4. But you know what? I goofed up. I accidentally canceled the minus 1. That should have been the plus 1. And this minus 1 should still be here. But notice x squared minus y squared factors into x plus y times x minus y. And there's an x plus y on top. And there's an x minus y. So we were just seeing if you were awake and you were really paying attention. So this x plus y, okay, mouse, work. Those cancel. And you got 1s everywhere, except I don't feel like writing them. And so on the bottom, all you have left is a 4, look out for golf balls, and an x minus y. So remember, they are in the denominator. They did not float up to the numerator. And so your final answer is 4 times the quantity. 1 over 4 times the quantity of x minus y. If you have any questions, your homework is page 256, 3 to 45 multiples of 3. If I get better at this video making, I will do better. And so ask me your questions on homework. Remember to email yesterday's, and we'll see you later. Na 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 na. Hey, goodbye.